Get ready for an explosive start. We begin with the massive preparations underway for a monumental event. Onlookers are gathering and capturing incredible footage as the booster for SpaceX's mega rocket Starship is rolled out in preparation for a critical test flight launching from Starbase, Texas. This is the moment the future of space travel gets a real-world look, and you do not want to miss what happens next. Islamic Center. This is a deeply troubling event that has shaken the community, and we examine the details surrounding this violent confrontation and the fallout. And to wrap up this incredible news roundup, let's shift gears to some fantastic science fiction. IDW Publishing has just released the official preview for Star Trek, The Last Starship number 7. The crew of the USS Omega is fighting to preserve the Federation's vision, but is it enough? Find out what hope remains on the Deep Space Hope Station as Sato and his crew face the ultimate test. Stay with us for more breaking news. SpaceX is gearing up for a major test flight of its Starship rocket, with onlookers gathering to witness the launch preparations. The booster for SpaceX's mega rocket is currently being rolled out in anticipation of a test flight scheduled to take place from Starbase in Texas on Monday, May 18, 2026. The event drew a crowd of onlookers who documented the moment as the vehicle prepared for its ascent. SpaceX is gearing up for a major test flight of its Starship rocket from Starbase, Texas. Preparations are underway for the upcoming launch scheduled for Monday, May 18, 2026. The excitement builds as the massive vehicle is positioned at the launch pads. A minor detail noted during preparations included a seagull passing by a sign near the Starship facility. This event marks another significant step in SpaceX's ambitious endeavors to advance space exploration capabilities. Federal safety regulators are actively investigating the death of a worker at SpaceX's Starbase complex in South Texas, a facility that is currently preparing for another test flight of its Starship rocket. Local officials and media reports indicate the incident occurred early Friday at the private rocket development and launch site near Brownsville. According to the San Antonio Express News, the investigation has been initiated by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA. Sources familiar with the matter have revealed that the deceased worker was employed by a contractor assisting in the development of the Starbase complex and died following a fall. The Brownsville Fire Department was dispatched to the site at 4:17 a.m. Friday, but crews were informed 7 minutes later that SpaceX emergency medical personnel were managing the situation. Cameron County Sheriff Manuel Trevino confirmed that his office responded to a workplace accident, but declined to release specific details regarding the victim. Trevino stated that his department assisted at the scene, and OSHA has since assumed the lead in the investigation. Starbase serves as SpaceX's primary launch and production complex for the Starship system, which is being developed for missions targeting orbit, the Moon, and Mars. The site's strategic location near the U.S.-Mexico border and the Gulf of America has made it the focal point of SpaceX's Starship test program. The fatality took place just days before SpaceX had to postpone its next planned Starship test flight, shifting the launch from Tuesday to Wednesday. While the company has not offered a specific reason for the delay, it was not immediately clear if the postponement was connected to the accident. Neither SpaceX nor officials from the city of Starbase have issued any public comment regarding the incident. IDW Publishing is set to release the 7th issue of Star Trek, The Last Starship, titled Flickering Myth, on Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. The upcoming installment dives into a critical juncture for the USS Omega crew as they struggle to maintain the Federation's vision of a unified galaxy. The narrative explores a pervasive sense of failure, as the spirit of cooperation among the Starfleet is reportedly dead. However, a glimmer of hope persists through a research station located on the Deep Space Hope. This station represents the final ray of possibility in an increasingly dark universe, potentially offering a path to restore order. The central conflict hinges on whether Sato and his crew possess the necessary boldness to seize this final opportunity and put everything back in its rightful place.